Welcome everyone here on another start of another UPSL SoCal South Premier Division between San Diego Internacional and Rebel San Diego. This is going to be the third game of the season for San Diego Inter, their home opener. My name is Alejandro El Chio Villaseñor from the SanDiego.Futbol team here to narrate and commentate this soccer game that we've been doing covering San Diego Inter for about a little over 5 years now. They've given us the privilege to cover them and do commentary for them. And here we are 5 years later. It's an honor to be here another game. It's a Sunday night match. We don't get those too often. 8 p.m. here in San Diego. Beautiful weather. A little rain that just happened to stop, a little drizzle here and there. But we're going to give you the starting lineup here for San Diego Internacional. On goal, we have John Neves. At the center back pairing, we have Tony and Brent Zuniga. At the right back, we have Edwin. Left back, we have Jacob. Danny Strokis over on the center defensive mid position. Spencer on the midfield as well as the Frenchman Sandro. At the left wing, looks like we have Kevin Capas. Chris at the right wing, I think another new addition this season for San Diego Inter. And Brandon Cortez up on top. We have the clearance here. This is going to be a tough matchup here for San Diego Internacional, who tied their last match 2-2, won their first one of the season. You know, that seems to be the story all around for San Diego Inter, dominating in the season and struggling into the playoffs. We'll see if that's what happens again today. Apologies on the scoreboard not being up. IT team is currently working on that. We have Rebels here with the interception. Number 16, again, opposing teams usually don't like to give us lineups. It's not that we don't ask. We have the long through ball here for number 13. It's going to be John Neves getting to the ball. And John Neves seems to have just taken over the starting spot here. I don't see anyone else taking over now. We have the pass here. Danny Strokis, an OG for San Diego Inter. And Tony losing the ball there. Throw in here. Good clearance from Inter. Throw in here for Inter. Apologies for Rebel. Now throwing for Inter. Brandon here, not losing the ball, passing it back over to Tony. Danny here with the clearance. Pass back. It's going to be into the hands of John Neves, timing that one to perfection. Shout out to Alex from Smog Express over in PB. If you ever need a smog check, hit up Alex Jr. over in Smog Express. And then shout out to PB European and Imports, who put everything. As for Alex Sr., maybe he'll give you a discount if you show up. Again, this is a UPSL SoCal South Premier Division match between San Diego Internacional and Rebel San Diego. Good steal here from Kevin Capas. Might break away here. Has to put on the brakes. Gets in the box cleanly. Here comes a chance. Brandon with the shot. And it's 1-0 San Diego Internacional now. What a steal and breakaway from Kevin Capas. Passes on the defender and great, and just puts it right there for Brandon to finish it. Inter up 1-0. Another good pass here. Chris here crossing it. It's going to be a finish here from Kevin. Great save by the goalkeeper. What a pass and what a save. Here comes the breakaway from Rebels. Here comes a chance here for Inter. Great cross into the hands of the goalkeeper. The pass here, Brandon with another chance. Brandon with the stop, and it's Kevin with the ball now. Tiro! 2-0. San Diego Internacional. A breakaway again, a mistake from Rebels. Brandon takes the shot, and the rebound lands into Kevin Capas's feet and just taps it in. Like good old Happy Gilmore, just tap it in. Inter 2, Rebels 0. Rebels now have a lot of ground to make up, being down 2-0 early in this game. Brand Zuniga with the dolphin dive there, clearance. And if you're one of the few people that catch these live streams, anytime we get to cover them, you'll hear us talk about Brent Zuniga all the time. The man is the literal definition of being a captain. Man goes to every practice, wakes up so early in the morning to go to work. If I'm not mistaken, also being a girl dad. Man is a machine. Here comes Rebels, number 13, losing the ball to Tony. I do have a correction. I believe Tony's debuting as a right back today. I think we might have Edwin over at the center back position. We got a shot, tiro, que golazo! I don't know if that is a goal of the week nominee or a gaff of the week nominee, but Rebels just made it up, and they're up. They cut the lead now 2-1. Let us know if you're one of the listeners of Two Balls and a Mic live every Monday at 8 p.m. We have a segment called Goals, Gaffs, and Grades where we announce the goal of the week in the area of San Diego or San Diego-related soccer, a gaff of the week, and a grade of the week as well. So far, that's up there for either goal or gaff. The field is a little wet. Bounce shots are tricky. I feel like John Neves could have definitely done something more there. Another mistake here and could cost them. Here comes Brandon passing it over to Chris. Chris gonna get the pass here. It's gonna be over to Kevin. Kevin gets another pass and it gets away and the defense clears it. But Chris gets it back and it's gonna be a foul. Tiro! And it's gonna be a foul, but what a shot. I don't recognize who shot that, but it was still a great shot. But it's gonna be a foul here for San Diego Inter and a great opportunity to get a third one. Looks like it's Sandro and Brandon lining up for this one. If I were a betting man, I would bet that Sandro's the one that takes this shot. Sandro lining up. Ooh, over the bar. Great chance for Sandro here. And he knows that one got away. He specializes in free kicks. Yeah, 609 Soccer early indeed. Apparently, they changed the time to this game to 8 p.m. during the week. I will say another potential gaffe is me showing up at 5 p.m. thinking this game was at 6 p.m. Nobody told me that it had changed to 8 p.m. When I looked in the schedule a couple weeks ago, it was still 6 p.m. And I looked last week, it was still 6 p.m. But here we are. Great cross here into the defender, clears it out. Danny getting the header, passing it over to Chris. Chris cuts open, gets the cross in. It's closing in. Goalkeeper gets a hand on it. And it lands into Kevin Scapa's territory. It's going to be a throw in here for San Diego Inter. Cascarita? No. I went back home. And let me tell you something. It's quite a drive from Mission Bay to Chula Vista. And the scorer so far for Inter is a goal by the striker Brandon Cortez. And the second one by Kevin Capas. Currently, San Diego Inter sitting in 4th place, depending on the scoreline for this one. In first place is City SC. Rebels sitting in 6th place with 1 win, 1 loss. Inter with 1 win, 1 tie with 4 points, tying their last week against Irvine. And Inter won their first game against their rivals, Nomads SC, back in this UPSL SoCal South Premier Division. 8-0. Tied last week against Irvine 2-2, and now facing off against Rebels. Currently up 2-1. Great movement here from Inter. Again, if you're a fan of soccer in general and you live in the greater area of San Diego, make sure you follow SanDiego.Futbol. Cover everything local soccer here in San Diego from a professional to a semi-professional level. Check out our podcast, Two Balls in a Mic, where we go live every Monday at 8 p.m. to cover everything and anything that has to do with soccer in San Diego, from San Diego Waves to San Diego FC, to even our Sarape San Diego segment, where we give a chance and a platform to community members to promote their events, to promote anything that has to do with soccer. And if you're a fan for just San Diego FC and you only care about San Diego FC content, well, check out our podcast on Thursdays, the Chromaniacs, where our very own Tony Sanchez, Craig Elston, and Alex Padilla cover everything that has to do with San Diego FC on a weekly basis. Check that out Thursday nights. Brent here with the crossover to Brandon, headed by the defender. It's going to be a corner kick for San Diego Inter. Here comes a corner kick from Kevin Capas. Little over. A little too much salsa in that corner kick. It's going to be a goal kick now for the Rebels. I will say there's a lot of new faces in this Inter side now. Looking over at the bench, and a lot of players that may have just joined over from the tryouts they held earlier last month. Chris Bordon, I believe, is a new phase getting the start here. Spencer P, I believe, another new phase also getting a start. Jacob over on the left back position. Also, the start. Here comes Chris. Chris gets the shot off, and it's going to be a save from the goalkeeper. It's going to be another corner kick for Inter. A great opportunity here. Seemed like that shot was going off target. The goalkeeper plays it safe and makes a stop. Sandro here with the corner kick. Cleared by the defender. Bounce back, and it's going to be another clearance, and it's going to be a Rebels counterattack now. Rebels with the numbers. Here comes the buildup. And it's going to be cleared by SanDiego.Inter. And just like that, they try to counterattack as well. Brandon here on the left side, trying to take on a player. Passes it back over to Kevin. Cross here and a missed opportunity. But Danny with the ball. Crosses it in. Sandro now. And now Rebels here with the fast break. No fear there. Inter recovers. Sandro now with the ball. Brett over to Sandro. Sandro takes on a player. Slides and passes it over. I believe this is Jacob. Great through ball over to Brandon. Brandon getting there. And it's going to be a throw in now. Kevin with the 1-2. Here comes the cross. Goalkeeper, not sure if he got a hand on it. Chris trying to pass it back. Gets the ball taken away from him. Fighting between two players still. Tony winning the ball. Tony, another one to Kevin. Tony keeps going. And it's going to be goalkeeper getting the ball first. Tony asking someone to cover him back. Brand winning that clearance into Kevin. Kevin now. Maddie asking them to swing it around. Sandro. Back to Edwin. Now to Tony. Looking at this now, it looks on the attacking end, it's a 3 center back line with Brand, Edwin, and Tony. Interesting tactics here from head coach Matty Palpalchuk, now with his 3rd season with SanDiego.Inter. The through ball here from Brent Zuniga to the goalkeeper. Shout out to every single player from SanDiego.Inter. The SanDiego.Futbol family loves you all. And we appreciate what San Diego Internacional stands for. 13 years now. And if you don't know the story of SanDiego Inter, let me tell it to you real quick. It all started with Alex Sr. starting a team casually for his son, Alex Jr. and his friends. Sunday League team so they can play. And years after years, they get good. They get competitive. They win Papaki, whatever it's called. Different Sunday League tournaments. And then they join the UPSL, a little more competitive. And there, some of the OG players start getting a little older, start having families. And it's time for new blood. New coaches come in. And Alex Sr. still continues to sponsor this team up until this day. Here comes the cross. Great cross here for Rebels, and it's going to be a goal kick. Oh, go kick here. Over to Danny. Now to Jacob. Back to Danny. Danny here looking for Chris. Unavailable players tonight is Spencer Hoyle, the all-star striker for San Diego Inter. A lo mejor le tocó chamba hoy a Spencer. Warming up, I believe, is Ollie. No! With Inter here with the clearance. Lance to Brandon. Brandon passing it back. That was a little awkward. And those are some of the mistakes that you don't want to cause with a 1-goal lead. Great build up here down the middle. Great through ball over to Chris. Chris is going. Green grass again. Here comes the cross. It's going to be a kick. Oh, no. La que se perdió Kevin. Over the bar. Missed opportunity here. But a great build-up play from San Diego Inter. You know, those are some of the plays that I don't want to jinx anything, but you look back into the game and you say, if I would have scored that one, maybe the result would have been a little differently. I think Rebels needs to start controlling the pace of this game a little bit. Inter really is doing whatever they want right now, especially on the counterattacks. Rebels with the clearance that lands into Danny. And it's going to be a foul here on Sandro, the Frenchman. Yes, my apology. Rebels is the light blue. Inter is the darker blue. And San Diego soccer teams here tying this weekend. Yesterday, San Diego FC tied against Atlanta United 1-1. And that's San Diego Wave also tying. Both ties feeling like a lost. Another time dropping points for both teams. Let's hope that's not the case for San Diego Inter. Rebels stealing the ball here. Number 13 trying to do the chip over Edwin. Now it's Sandro. Another foul here on Sandro. And Inter hurrying up with the play now. It's going to be Spencer P. passing it over to Jacob. Here comes the ball. Long ball over. It's going to be offsides here. Rebels here with a throw in. It's going to be a throw in over for Rebels again. And if you're San Diego Inter, you're trying to get an extra goal here before half. You know, just to secure going into half with a cushion there. But If you're Rebels, you're really trying to catch up or get some opportunities now. Nothing exciting has happened from Rebels since that last goal. Here comes the throw-in. Cleared over by Inter. It's going to be a corner kick. We're down to the last 15 minutes of the first half. San Diego Inter 2, Rebels San Diego 1. Here comes Rebels trying to tie it up. Cleared by Brent Zuniga. And that's going to be Chris getting there, and it's going to be a foul. The Rebels coach cannot believe that was called a foul. Now, anytime you extend your arm on a shoulder to shoulder, 9 out of 10 times it's going to get called. Especially on a breakaway play like that. Here comes Tony to clear it up. Plays a short with goalkeeper John Neves. John, under pressure, over to Brent. John clears it up under pressure. Bad touch here from Rebels. Going to be a throw-in for Inter. Looks like San Diego Inter trying to play maybe a little bit of that right to drink style, inviting the pressure in, risking the ball a little bit more than they should to get the space and the build-up. But it is a hard style to pull off. Here comes the pass over to Kevin. Kevin with space. Takes on one. Gets the cross in. It's going to be a corner kick. Looks like the ref telling a player from Rebels to just cut the talking, let it go, or whatever it is. Not too sure what there is to be complaining about. I will say this. I think so far, this is probably some of the best refereeing we've seen in the UPSL. You'd be surprised with what we've seen here. And I am being honest when I tell you we have seen it all. We have seen players cuss their own coach off, not wanting to sub out, getting red carded, then trying to stay on the field. Here comes a header over the bar here. What an opportunity for the striker number 17, Brandon Cortez. Shake it off, Brandon. There's still plenty of game left. Here comes Rebel, the long ball. Brent Zuniga winning it again. This is probably my favorite line to say doing commentary. Brent Zuniga is going to win those headers 9 out of 10 times. Great ball here from Sandro. Brandon winning it. And apologies on the cameraman, sleeping a little bit. Would you say the cameraman still a little salty that the match was switched to 8 p.m.? Edwin. Over to Danny. Danny with the fresh cut. John Neves over to Captain Brent. Captain Zuniga with the long ball. Looking for Sandro. Great ball here from Sandro, from Kevin. Over to Jacob. Now to Danny. And Inter moving the ball beautifully right now. Invite the pressure. Brent over to Spencer P. Kevin can't get the touch in. Opportunity here for Rebels, but another takeaway here from Tony. Spencer now trying to get the through ball over to Sandro. That would have gone Straight ahead on a 1-on-1, but number 6 cuts it off. Rebels here with the 1-2 beautifully. And it's Captain Zuniga to the rescue. At the moment, 619 Soccer SanDiego.Futbol isn't really taking applications for a cameraman. I will say this. Hit up Tony in the first 2 weeks of October, since there'll be some home matches for San Diego Inter that I will not be available for those games. It's going to be the first time I miss an Inter game in a while. We'll be out on vacation those first 2 weeks of October. So Mr. Sanchez might need a cameraman. Tony unavailable tonight to be here. Hopefully we have him join us next week. That does mean 2 balls on the mic first 2 weeks of October. It'll be a Tony and Abe episode. Perhaps some special guests those weeks. Playing it early. Here comes Brandon. Brandon getting the cross over. Tiro! Not tijerita. Doesn't go as planned. I gotta say, I really like how Chris has been playing over on that right wing position. New addition to the team. Very pacey. Has good touch. Great addition over from head coach Matty Palpallatalk. Danny with the giveaway here. And great tackle from Edwin. Great move from Sandro. Sandro find the space, takes the shot. Tito into the hands of the goalkeeper. Great shot here from Sandro. And sloppy from the back line again from Rebels. Got a little lucky this time. Ref telling Brandon that he sees everything. And I would hope the ref would see everything. Brandon fighting for the ball. Danny again. And Chris losing the ball. Sandro, excellent defending there. Late pass here. Rebels over on the right side. Crosses it in, and it's going to be Spencer intercepting that. Finding Kevin now. Kevin with space. Correction, now it's Kevin over to Sandro. Edwin forcing the ball through. Kind of works out. Great tackle here from Danny. Over to Tony. Back to Danny. I don't believe the ball ever went out here. And a late call here. It did go out. Not the best silent refereeing there, but here comes Chris in between two players. Goes through. Here comes the cross into the hands of the goalkeeper, and 2 times stops it. Trying to build off the momentum here. Plays it short. Ball somehow makes it through. Spencer winning the ball there. It's going to be a late call here. A foul on Brent Zuniga. Looks like a handball here. It's going to be all over for Rebels. Rebels plays it quickly. Spencer fighting for the ball there. Edwin winning the header here. Not a lot of excitement now in this match since that last goal from Rebels. Couple opportunities for Inter. Like a little shove of them back. I would say any shove like that should be called, especially in front of the referee. I will still say that this has been a solid performance from the referee in this first half. Let's hope that continues over in the second half. Down to our last few minutes here. Rebels trying to get something now. Here comes the shot, and it's going to be a field goal. Kick is good. 3 points for Rebels. Ball here for Sandro. Sandro with the through ball over to Kevin. Kevin trying to get the great defending here. It's going to be a foul on Kevin. Clearance here from John Nevis. Come on, boys, giving something exciting on either side. I will say it's a great turnout despite the rain here at Mission Bay High School. Capacity crowd. The away section tickets were not sold for this match. Those are only usually sold for playoffs. Tackle here from Sandro is going to be called by the referee. No yellow cards yet. I will say my time says 45 now. But I do know the IT team had technical difficulties early on, so may not be the exact time here. Here comes the cross. It's going to be offsides here. And Chris over here on the right side was asking for the ball. John clears it away. Being a fan of soccer in San Diego, make sure you follow SanDiego.Futbol. Check out our website, SanDiego.Futbol. That is the website. Make sure you check out all of our written content by our very own Abraham Cepeda, potential journalist of the year. Make sure you watch Two Balls and a Mic tomorrow at 8 p.m. And this is the same very channel that you're watching this, whether it's on YouTube or on X, formerly known as Twitter. We'll be covering San Diego FC's tie against Atlanta United. San Diego Waves tie against Portland Thorns. We're doing our goal scabs and great segment, and potentially a Sarapes, the San Diego segment. Someone want to smoke with Abe, you know who? May I ask? Let us know. Let me know. I like the chisme. I'm not gonna lie, everyone. I'm pretty sure my timer was a little off, but we should be getting done with the first half soon. Great pass here. Brandon with the bad touch. Ball over to Tony. Over to Chris now. If he gets there, he does. Gets the ball. Tony waits for it, and it's going to be a foul here. It's one of those plays where you got to let him know, Devan, man on. Ref talking over to Tony. Letting him know, careful with those kicks. Tony pleading his case, saying, I didn't see him. I was trying to cross the ball. Ref says, I know. I still got to let you know, dude. And that is going to be the half here at Mission Bay High School. San Diego Inter 2, Rebels San Diego 1. We'll be right back with the second half here live from Mission Bay High School. We're back here at Mission Bay High School with the second half now. I did this whole speech breaking down everything uh for the first half, and my mic was muted, everyone. So apologies on that, but we're back here for the second half here at Mission Bay High School. San Diego Inter up 2-1 against Mission Bay. Correction, against Rebel San Diego. We're at Mission Bay. I'm tired. It's 9 p.m. Still a little salty. The game got changed. Thank you, Playback, for tuning in tomorrow at 8 p.m. for Two Balls and a Mic. I promise you I will keep it PG. If anyone drops more bad words and has a potty mouth on the podcast, it is me. And I just for you, Playback, I will keep it PG. Sobate. That sounded like it hurt. Jacob here fighting for his life, waiting for a call from the ref. No call is going to be a throw in. Way to go, Jacob, there, not giving up on the play and winning a throw in. New addition this season for San Diego Internacional. Jacob passes it over to Danny. The cross here, easy money for Tony, clearing it out. Now over to Danny. To Sandro. A little late on that play. Great tackle here from Danny, and it's going to be a foul now. From this angle, it seemed like he got the ball first. Could be mistaken, but the ref calls it a foul, so it's a foul. Shout out to Procrastinating Puma joining in the chat. Sweet. Finally, some real Sunday night football. That is correct. Shot here into the hands of John Neves. IT team, aka myself, off today. Wasn't showing the scoreboard here, but now it's up. And I did start the timer for everyone. Branton, yeah, with the clearance there. Here, Jacob trying to get there. A little too much on that pass. Going to be a goal kick for San Diego Inter. San Diego Inter in the dark blue kit, shooting from right to left. Rebel San Diego with the baby blue, shooting left to right. Inter currently up 2-1 against Rebels. Captain Brent Zúñiga, ole, dice la banda. Over to Jacob. Jacob now to Kevin. Kevin saves it. Nope. Throw in for Rebels. Ball here. Brent misses the ball here, and it's going to be ball for goalkeeper John Neves coming out and winning it there. John Neves kicking him far away. La Pena Danny. But it's still Rebel that wins the ball. Again, if you're ever having any sort of car troubles, make sure you check out PB European and Imports and ask for Alex Sr. He will take care of you. Excellent service. And tell him that you're a fan of San Diego Inter, and he might give you a little discount. Tell him that the boys from SanDiego.Futbol, 2000 Mike, Tony, and Chivas sent you. Hold your horses, set the ref. It goes the other way. And if you're in need of a smog check this year and your tags are expired and you need a smog to update your car registration, check out Smog Express over in PB. As for Alex Jr., he will take care of you as well. Great service. Tell him that Tony and Chiba sent you. Sandro con la finta. Over to Edwin. Edwin up the middle. Scoops it up. Complaining to the ref that he got kicked. Wanted a foul there. Ref doesn't give it. Tony winning the ball again. Gives the ball to Spencer. You're a fan of Inter. That's not Spencer Hoyle. This is Spencer P., newcomer for this season. Spencer Hoyle unavailable tonight. Kevin with the number 9. Chips it over, looking for Sando. Sando trying to fight the defender to win the ball here. It's going to be a throw-in for Inter. Looks like warming up. We still have Ollie. Tends to play in the right back position. Sandro. Excellent playthrough. Sandro here with the chance. Might get the shot off. Ref says ball first, no foul. It's going to be a throw-in for Inter. Brandon wins a throw-in. Here comes the throw-in from Jacob. Looking for Brandon. Back to Jacob. Jacob gets the cross, tiro centro. It's going to be wide right. It's going to be a throw-in for Rebels. Look, it's been probably 2 years now since the last time San Diego Inters were the champions for the UPSL SoCal South Premier Division. And it's been Matty Papaltuk's dream to win it for San Diego Inter, you know, being a player and winning it with the team, then becoming the coach of the team, the successor. Wants to win it for Inter as a coach. Has gotten close, but not quite there. We have a little bit of a heated moment here between Rebels now. It's getting a little spicy now. Oh, the defender over. It's going to be a substitution here. Number 10, Billy Garton coming on. An excellent player returning for San Diego Internacional. It's going to be Kevin Capas coming off now with the goal and an assist tonight for Kevin. Looks like we're going to have number 12, Chris, switching over to the left side, and Billy slotting in over on that right wing. A lot of running from Kevin tonight. Might be a little tired. But a lot of clapping here when Billy stepped on. Very skillful player. He's also the second on the scoring list for San Diego Inter so far this season with 2. Brandon looking for Chris. Player gets in the way. Looks like Chris goes down, touches his face. Chris gets up. Chris also with 2 goals on the season. A lot of the goals came from that first game when they won 8-0 against Nomads. Whole bench for San Diego Inter warming up now, while the bench for Rebels has not warmed up at all. You want to catch San Diego Internacional live next time? Wait, get you back right now. It's a missed opportunity here. Ball gets away from Chris. And Brent Zuniga clearing it out. Maybe a foul here. Ball for Inter. As I was saying, you want to catch a game here for San Diego Inter next time. They play again next week on Sunday. I believe the game might currently scheduled for 8 p.m. Might be at 6 p.m. We'll find out together. And I hope I'm here at the right time. Tiro, tiro, tiro! ¿Para dónde el portero? It's going to be a corner kick here. What a save. What a shot. Here comes the cross. Headed over by Tony. And it's not the best connection there. It's going to be a goal kick. Short touch here for Rebels. Center back running it just up the middle. Loses it to Brandon. Brandon's going to take the shot off. Tiro para donde portero. Ball over to Billy now. Billy with the ball. Tiro centro. And the ref is going to call a corner kick. Looks like there was a deflection there. But what a shot from Brandon. Great save by the goalkeeper. And Inter starting the second half hot right now. Here comes the cross. Ball lands here for Inter. Gets the cross in. Cleared away. Edwin with the awkward cross here. Hands into the goalkeeper. Looks like he was going to be offsides. The ref waves it off. And it's going to be a counterattack here for Rebels. That looks like it might have been offsides, but it's a great ball and great clearance from Inter. Ball goes through. Great tackle here from Jacob. Sandro. Controlling the tempo. Ball over to Billy. Back to Sandro. Sandro. Now to Edwin. Gabby Brandt now with the ball. Over to Spencer P. Bad touch there. Bad movement from Jacob. And it's going to be... That was scary there. The camera didn't catch it, but it was a clearance that almost turned into a goal. Goalkeeper John Neves managed to save that. And this is the time where Rebels want to start applying that pressure. A lot of silly mistakes like that can end up costing you, and Inter's known to be making those silly mistakes. Danny with the ball rolled over the shoulder. Edwin to Billy to Sandro. Sandro takes on one, takes on two, sends the ball over to Edwin. Tony there, correction. Goalkeeper comes out. Goalkeeper with the clearance now. Brent there to the rescue. And if you heard that, that's the keeper saying keep. Long ball here. Danny trying to get the ball in. Ref gets in the way. It's going to be a drop ball here. Looks like we're going to have a second substitution for Inter. It's going to be number 19, Ali, coming on. Wonder who's going to be coming off here. Looks good. It's going to be number 12, Chris, coming off. Ollie's going to be sliding into that left wing position on the attacking side now. Normally we see him as a defender. Looks like he's going to be on the attacking end this time. He is the type of player that prefers to attack than defend. So we'll see what Ollie has to offer on the attacking end now. Sandro wins the foul. Billy. Great ball over to Ollie. And it's going to be an offsides call. Can already tell that that's going to be a play in the future. A ball over the head of the defenders to Ollie. Ollie is a pacey player. And Billy has a mean left foot. Here comes the ball. Brandon seemed to be offsides as well. Is fighting for the ball now. No call on the ref. Brandon still applying the pressure. Spencer wins it. Sandro now with space. Let's see what he does. Let's see what the Frenchman comes up with. Great through ball here. Over to Jacob. Jacob cuts in. Jacob gets the shot off. Tiro. Oh! Pega en el poste. There was an offsides flag raised. The ref waves it off. Looks like Ollie with the dummy lets it go through his legs. Hits the post. That's going to count as a shot on target. Sandro wins the header. Wins the second header. Both headers to the same defender. Let's go. There's a time someone needs to make a play. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Rebels or San Diego Inter? Foul on the Frenchman, Sandro. Let me know in the comments. Who do you think is going to score next? If it's going to be Inter or Rebels. Ollie loses the ball, and it's going to be a throw-in for Rebels. Edwin. It's going to be a foul. It's going to be the first yellow card of the game. It's going to go to Mr. Tony. We'll see what Rebels wants to do with this play now. Standing numbers up. Ball goes in. Neves calls it. We'll say we've seen Maddie Papalchuk sitting down comfortably. New chair for Maddie. Looks like somebody went to Costco to get those fancy chairs. Brent gets to the ball first. Brent said, I'm going to play it safe. Back to John. Let him clear it out. The Rebels goalkeeper inviting the pressure. Almost playing like if they're up 2-1 instead of down 2-1. Billy now with the ball. Great through ball over to Ollie. He's going to be offsides again. And Ollie cannot believe he was offsides again. That's 2 offsides, but that's another play like that from Billy with the through ball over to Ollie. Ollie just needs to find himself not offsides. Great ball here, Brandon. A little too much on that ball. Tony here intercepting the ball, running with it. Ollie. Back to Tony. Tony opens it. Now Billy with the ball. Send Sandro. Back to Billy. Billy sends the cross in. Tony! And his wide ride. But that's a great play from San Diego Inter. We're going to have a third substitution now for Inter, number 7. Looks like a new player. They didn't get the bench players' names. Rebels also making a substitution. Number 5 coming on. Number 7 is going to be coming on for number 19, Brandon Cortez, the striker with the first goal of the game in the match coming off. It's like number 7, which I'll catch a name right now, but he's sliding into the left back position. Jacob's going to move up on the left wing. And interesting, now we have Ollie at the striker position. That's the first interesting tactics from Maddie Papalchuk. Let's see if that works out. Going to be a foul here and another yellow card now. It's going to be Spencer getting the yellow card. You hear Rebels players saying that's from behind. Maybe wanting a little bit more than a yellow card. Players still down for Rebels. Ooh, hard tackle here. It's going to be a throw in, though. We're going to have another substitution now. It's going to be number 18 coming on. It's going to be Spencer coming off. Danny trying to fight in. Ball lands in el tiro. What did the ref call? Ref called a foul on Danny. Goalkeeper seems to be okay. But that was an interesting chance for San Diego Inter. Eventually, it was a goal for Sandro, but it was called off or called a foul before the ball went in. Clearance here from Brent. Goalkeeper coming out, clearing it out. Sandro winning the ball now. Winning over on the side. Sandro. No foul there. Kick from behind on Sandro, and it's going to be a foul on Sandro now. Hard tackle here. That's going to be a foul on the attacking end. Ball for Inter. We're down to our last 15 minutes of the game. Surely the ref is going to add about 4 or 5 minutes here. A couple injuries happening and substitutions. John clearing it out. Great interception here. Ball over to Danny. Now to Billy. Billy with the first touch doesn't get the best touch there. Ball intended to Jacob on the left side. Great tackle from Edwin, getting the ball first. Player down for Rebels. It was a hard tackle from Edwin, but it was clean. Looks like the coach from Rebels doesn't like that. Technically, should be a drop ball. Drop ball for Rebels. Looks like Rebels was in possession. We're going to have a substitution here for Inter. That's all she wrote for Jacob on the left-hand side. Ollie's lining up to get the ball. And there's no rule against just attacking the drop ball. Billy trying to find an open man. Finds Captain Brandt. Brandt plays it back to John Neves. Neves clears it out down the middle. Not the best clearance. Ball over for Rebels now. Oh, Captain Brandt with the bad clearance there. And then even worse clearance from the left back. SanDiego Inter doing everything in their power to win this game, but not taking advantages of the opportunities given. Giving life to Rebels. Inter could easily end this game with another goal. Header here over the bar. And it's going to be a goal kick now. Great play from Rebels, knocking on the door to tie this match. Edwin clears it up. Ollie trying to win that, but Danny gets in the way. Miscommunication there from both teammates. He'll pass over. Rebels gets in. Tiro! John Neves with an important save. It's going to be a corner kick for Rebels now. Corner. Ball goes through. Danny clears it out. Fighting for the ball, Danny again. Through ball. Tony cuts it off and clears it out. Inter needing to push up lines now. Ball goes through. Brad clears it out. Throw it now. Again, Rebels doing everything in their power to try to tie this game up, and Inter with the pressure now. The switch over, Billy trying to get there. Rebels playing it quickly. Danny saying it's a ball for Inter. Ref says otherwise. Here comes Rebels. Sandro playing it over to the left. Ollie now with the races. Long throw in here for Rebels. A lot of ping pong action, just back and forth here. Lucky break there. Great vision. But Inter keeps possession. But a chance for Rebels here. Gets in, takes a shot into the hands of John Neves with an important save again. John to Mike. Sandro now. Over to Ollie. Ollie finding someone to overlap. Sandro cutting in. Great tackle here from Rebels, saving a potential goal. And wins the ball over. Lines it to the feet of Mike. Mike taking on one, taking on two. Ball goes out, and it's going to be a throw-in for Rebels. Danny now with the ball. Ollie. That was a push from number 13. No call there. Ref says keep it playing. Danny takes on one. Ball finds Ollie. Now Sandro with space. Sandro has Billy on the right. Sandro cuts to the left. Sends the ball over. Maddie yelling at Sandro there, telling him to play to the right over to Billy. And I got to agree with Maddie. Billy was open on the right side. Ball finding Ollie. It's going to be a corner kick for Inter. And a chance to extend the lead and shave off a few minutes here. We're down to the last 5 minutes of regular time. Sandro setting the ball down. Sends the ball in. Ball bounces. Inter takes the shot, and it's going to go over the bar. It's going to be a goal kick. And Rebels trying to play it quickly. Goalkeeper sends it long. Mike wins it. Ball goes through. Brent trying to play it back in between two players. Brent wins it and clears it out. Excellent defending from Captain Brent Zuniga. This is where Brent Zuniga is Mr. Clutch himself, clearing it out. We're going to get 2 substitutions here for Rebels. Fresh legs for the last couple minutes. Looks like an attacking substitution. We have a center back coming off. Looks like number 15 is going to go up. And number 18 staying on that back line. Clearance from Tony here. Looks like we're going to have a substitution for Inter. It's going to be number 15, Sandro, coming out. We got number 20, Daniel, coming on. Looks like this could have been a substitution out of frustration. Sandro had a pretty decent match. A couple shots on target. But maybe that last play frustrated Coach Matty Papaltag and said, you know what, I'm going to give you a break this last few minutes, throw in fresh legs as well. Not mad at the substitution, to be honest. Great defending here. And a ball over. Billy plays it over to the right now. I believe that's Daniel. Daniel over to Ollie. Ollie gets the ball in. Tiro goal! Goal! San Diego Inter 3. Rebels 1. And it looks like this could be the winner for San Diego Inter. In the dying minutes. But I will tell you this, we've seen miracles happen here at Mission Bay High School before. We've seen curses. Down to the last few minutes of the match. Inter 3, Rebels 1. But don't rule anything out just yet. Inter still has to close this one out. But if they score another one, then that's all she wrote. Goalkeeper just drops the ball there. Doesn't risk anything. Billy with the cross here, looking for Daniel. Asking for a handball. Ref says no hand. Mike wins the ball, cuts in. Mike takes on 2, passes it over to the right. Daniel crossing the ball over, deflected by the defender and cleared away. Edwin jumping oddly to win the ball there. Now the ball to Tony, now to Danny. Danny giving it away. And a chance for Rebels here to cut the lead. Ahí viene. Tony. Ball given away. It's going to be a throw-in for Rebels. As it stands, San Diego Inter will win the first home opener of the season and add 3 points. Rebels doing everything to try to get it. This will jump Inter from 4th place over to 2nd place, right behind City SC. City SC, who is also in the USL League 2. Ball goes over to Brent soon. You got Brent trying to shave off every minute. Fighting for the ball. It's going to be a throw-in. Brent arguing with the ref, asking for a foul there. Rebels sending the long throwing into the box. La Peinadita, and now Brent clearing it out. A little confused. What's it to? Maybe more pressure wasn't added there. This is going to be a ball for Oli. Oli wins it. It's going to be a 4th for Inter. Inter! Goal! San Diego Inter wins this one over Rebels. And it's 4-1. Ball to Oli. Inter wins the home opener of the season. There's nothing Rebels can do now to come back. Few minutes left. We're 3 minutes into extra time now. And this is going to be a huge win for San Diego Inter now, jumping into 2nd place. And the ref calls it. San Diego Internacional wins it 4-1. Jumping over to 2nd place now. Mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen, for October 12th. A game here at home. San Diego Inter versus City SC. That's going to be the good one. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. My name is Alejandro Chiva Villaseñor from the SanDiego.Futbol family. Make sure you follow, like, share, and subscribe SanDiego.Futbol. Catch Two Balls and a Mic live at 8 p.m. every Monday. Catch us tomorrow live at 8 with our very own Tony Sanchez and Abraham Cepeda. Alejandro Villaseñor signing out from Mission Bay High School. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Have a great Sunday night and have a great, lovely week starting tomorrow.